All right, so I think she is connecting. Here we go. So, hello everybody, welcome to Jimmy is Promo, and today I wanted to start a brand new series where, I'm talking about, what's going on in the world of YouTube, and I wanted to start a whole new series that's called 20 Questions with a YouTuber. So it's kind of a fun way for me to reach out to the community of YouTube. I wanted to kind of see, what's going on in the world, see where they started. I'm going to start off with questions also pertaining to not only their YouTube channel, but also just general questions, like maybe what is your favorite candy or something really, really fun and interesting. So I do want to let you guys know here that make sure you guys stay to the very end of this video. So in this way, you guys will be able to ask questions to my guests. So today's guest is going to be Tech with Brett. He's one of my good buddies, lives out in Utah. So if you guys have any questions for Brett, make sure you guys stick to the very end of the video. That's where we'd be able to go through the 20 questions from me and then any questions from you guys. Nick says, "What's up, dude?" What's up, Nick? Nick, hopefully you're starting a YouTube channel really soon, buddy. I know that Nick, he was actually somebody who reached out and asked some questions about starting a YouTube channel. So hopefully you guys will be able to actually look out for Nick right over there too. Also, stay tuned to the very end of this video. I'm going to let you guys know who is in episode 2 as the guest for the second episode for 20 Questions with a YouTuber. And also make sure you stick to the very end of this video, so this way you guys will be able to hear the information to contact me if you would like to be a part of the 20 Questions of a YouTuber, if you guys have a YouTube channel. Also, let me know who I should reach out to. So I'm actually trying to, hopefully maybe reach out to a bunch of people. So first off, Tech with Brett. Tell everybody who you are.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Brett Bristow from Tech with Brett. In any of my videos, I love to talk all about tech from your smartphone to your smart home. So yeah, thanks so much for having me on, Jimmy. Jimmy and I have known each other it's a privilege to be on here.
Well, thanks for coming on and joining in. And I know it's kind of late. It's actually about, 10:30 here, 11:30 there, or no, 9:30 there. We just want to make sure all the kids were to sleep and we had time to actually start this off. So the question number 1 is, when did you start YouTube and why?
So funny story. I actually I can't even remember. I think it was 2012 when I started YouTube. And the reason I started YouTube is the iPad. I think the iPad just came out, which is kind of weird because I don't do iPad videos anymore. But the iPad 2 had just come out, and I was like, this is amazing tech. The world should know how to use this stuff. So I started called Tablet in a Minute. And there I talked all about just simple things that you could do. So like very basic stuff, how to add your Gmail account and stuff like that. But it went really well. So that was my beginning in really putting out a first YouTube channel. I really started it up again about 2 years ago. I started this channel, and then it's just grown from there.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I think you had that. Yeah, that Tablet in a Minute. I remember that one. Actually, I think I checked out one of those videos. Question number 2, what is your go-to camera? What is the camera that you go to shoot every single one of your YouTube videos?
So the phone camera I use right now, I'm using the Galaxy Note 8. That's my main camera that I'm using each and every day. But for my YouTube, I'm actually using the Canon 80D right here. So this is what I use to record all of my videos. I like how it can manually focus, get some really cool shots with that. So that's the main camera, and it's worked out really well. I've had to learn how to use it, but it's been really fun to get to know how to use.
Okay, question number 3, Google or Alexa?
Is that even a question? Somebody's saying they can't hear my audio, but
I saw that it was kind of choppy in and out, just here and there, so it might be just the internet. Do you have Google Fiber?
I wish I had Google Fiber. I do not. But one day I need to hardwire my computer in. But to your question, Google or Alexa, so I have them both right here. As we're speaking, here's the Echo, and here's the Google Home Mini.
Oh, gosh.
But really, I am all Google. So right here, I have the Google Home Max. If you guys haven't seen this or heard of this, amazing. I love all the Google Assistant products. Everything works really well. I love how Google works, and yeah, I'm a huge fan of Google. And that's what you'll find mostly on my channel right now. So
yeah, I only have one Google thing, and that's actually the Google Chromecast. One of the videos I'll probably do here in the near future. And let's see, it looks like Nick says Google, Kathleen is saying Google.
Google.
That's pretty much
Oh, yeah.
so far everybody who's been commenting. Let's see here. We got Brandon Hyde who's on. What's up, buddy? We got Ryan Guzman's on. Brenda's on. What's up, guys? And welcome to this late night chat here. Question number 4. What is your goal with YouTube or anything in your professional life outside of YouTube? You can either answer any of those two, but what is your goal?
So I think I missed half of one, but my goal with YouTube is the whole thing that my channel is about is helping tech work for you guys. So if there's ever a tech problem, tech issue, the goal that I have is to help resolve that and find a way that you can do that. Since the first smartphone I had, this phone should be able to do anything I want it to do. And it was slow and steady in the beginning to grow, but now that we have applications and so many opportunities, we can really do anything we want right on our phone.
Exactly. And so I think you probably already stated this one, but question 5 is, what is your favorite phone right now?
Sorry, it glitched out.
What is your favorite phone right now?
Oh, definitely the Galaxy Note 8. I've been a Note 8 or a Note fan since the Galaxy Note 2 came out. And I love the S Pen. A lot of people are like, well, why do I need an S Pen? It's fun to draw with, fun to crop pictures. And then also my kids love to draw with it. So it's really a hit. And I just love the biggest screen. I went to use an S7 for a few minutes the other day. And I was like, never will I have a small phone again.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm a huge Note guy as well. Anybody who watches my channel knows I love YouTube. Let's see. And there's even a question up here that says, do you use Note 8, Jimmy? And I do. I love the Note 8. Pretty much the same reasons. I mean, I love it for the larger screen. And then also I have children, and so they love it with the coloring and the writing. So I totally get exactly where you're coming from with that one. Okay, so actually here's an exercise. You got your Note 8 with you right now. Question number 6. So what I want you to do is go to your phone and click on YouTube, and then hit on your subscriptions. And then on the top right where it says all, look at all your subscriptions and read off the first 10 or 11. I just want to see what you're subscribed to and who.
The people I'm subscribed to?
Yep, so go to your subscriptions, click on the very top right side where it says all, and I want to see who is your top 10 that it's listing.
Do I even know how to do that? Hang on, I'm almost there.
Hit subscription on the very bottom, very middle.
Top 10, the first top 10?
Yes.
Tim Schmoyer, he's all about teaching people how to use YouTube. Next we have Mormon Channel, Neistat, then jimmyispromo, Peter McKinnon, MKBHD. Here we have Jerry Rig Everything, Team Coco. And then we have Jeremy Judkins, and then we have with Sean Cannell.
Nice. Did you do that all through the icons on the top? Did you scroll through?
Yeah.
You could have hit all on the top right, and it would have listed them all out.
I had to scroll like 2 more. It's okay.
That's super funny.
And Theo Joe missed the top spot. He was number 11, so sorry, Theo.
Got it. Let's see. Wolfman Sean Mendez states, "Can I please be in your top 10 subscribers?" So you have to
let's see. Wolfman, do you do anything?
Wolfman Sean Mendez. Check that one out. All right, let's move on to question 7. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
What was that? How many brothers and sisters do I have?
Do you have brothers and sisters?
I do have brothers and sisters. I have 3 brothers and a sister.
Oh wow! So are you
a little big?
So you're one of 5.
Well, probably shows, but it was fun.
Okay, so question 8. What is on the planning deck for upcoming videos to shoot or edit?
So right now I am editing a video all about the Google Home and the Chromecast. So I do have a Chromecast here in the back. My top 5 tips that you can use when you have a Google Home and a Chromecast. And I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to do pretty well.
Yeah, I need to get myself a Google Home or something. I mean, I love Alexa though. I mean, I love the Amazon Music. So I'm pretty big fan of that one. Question number 9. What are the top 3 tips you would give to a new YouTuber or somebody starting YouTube?
Top 3 tips. So the first one is kind of just get your channel in gear, like put up photos, put up a profile photo, a backdrop photo for the main channel. And then there's a little button where you can make it so you can add playlists and you make your channel look a bit more professional to just upload. Like start making videos and whatever you're going to have your topic be on, just start putting out content. You know, if you go back to my first videos, I recorded those all on a phone. I start somewhere. And then I grew from there and I didn't have all this gear and then start somewhere. And then the third one is let your audience know why you're making the videos, like what's going to be the value to them. And then that way they'll relate to your videos and then they can keep coming back for more of the content that you are promising to give them.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's good. Especially just, you know, starting with what you have, starting at the moment you're thinking about it, you know, starting it even with your cell phone if you need to, and basically just get it going. It's really just kind of the just do it and having a plan. So, you know, letting people know exactly what it's for and what your hopes are for. Now, question 10. What do you want out of the Galaxy S9? So, you know, we're all reading all rumors. We're checking out the internet. We're looking at, you know, Gizmodo and CNET and Engadget and anything. What do you want out of the S9? Maybe possibly out of the things that you just hope for or the things that you've read as a rumor?
The biggest thing I want with the S9 is I've always wanted front-facing speakers in a phone. Like we've always had just the bottom speaker on the Galaxy phones that I've used. Like the Pixel has the dual speakers up front. Request of any smartphone to have that. I'm often in my car listening to YouTuber, whatever it is. Those need that bigger sound. Maybe I don't always have my headset with me, so that would be my top request.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice. Yeah, I read that. I read that rumor too, and you know, it kind of makes sense that, you know, Samsung did buy out Harman Kardon Industries last year. Which, you know, acquired and brought in AKG, JBL, everything else. And so with the AKG headsets that's in all of our phones with the S8, S8 Plus, and Note 8, it just makes sense to have those speakers and the AKG sound inside the Samsung devices. So that was one of the rumors I read that I'm super excited about as well.
Right.
Question 11. So going back to YouTube, what editing software do you use?
So I use Adobe Premiere Pro. So it's a payment. I pay about 21 bucks a month for it, and it gives me all of the Adobe features, and I really like the flexibility I have with that. I can get really complicated or keep it really simple.
Got it. Yeah, the one I use is Movavi. It's one that's just a one-time payment, super cheap, but basically gets the job done. And actually what you guys are watching here now, because it is a live stream, I'm using OBS. OBS is just a way you can kind of set everything up. You can put in images and videos. You could grab all the different audio outputs, put in letters and text and everything else. Yeah, so someone actually just asked me what editor I used. So that one is Movavi is the one I use. So question 12. What YouTuber do you want to collaborate with?
So here in Utah, one of the big YouTubers is Jerry Rig Everything. And I've actually met him here, and he talks a lot about how to fix phones and the durability of phones. But I think helping his audience learn about how to use the phones would be awesome and might work out someday.
Nice. Yeah, he'd be fun, man. He'd definitely be able to help out, you know, the micro channels like us, you know, definitely with all his subscribers, and he just sounds like a nice dude, and really good quality. I kind of want to see how he shoots. I want to see his overhead rig and everything else too. Question 13. So we talked about the editing software, and then also with YouTube comes audio. So for me, I use Audacity. Do you use Audacity?
Yeah, I just use I use Adobe Premiere and record right into Premiere with my mic. I use a Blue Yeti mic.
Okay, so the Blue Yeti plugged into the computer and everything comes through your editing software for video as well.
Yeah, there's just a record button. Hit that, then I don't have to worry about all the things you can do background with Audacity. Just like to keep it simple.
Exactly. Yeah, and a lot of times when it comes down to a YouTube channel, whatever's the most simple thing you could do usually always works. You don't have to keep having a huge production to do all of this. Everything is all about creativity, and sometimes simplicity is also part of that creativity and just getting things in and out. Let's see. How about question 14? Okay, so what is your most used app that you're using right now other than Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube?
That's a good one. I have more apps than anyone I know, so it's hard to pick what I use the most. Jimmy and I, we chat every day with Allo, so that's probably pretty high used. I'm in the back of my mind, I use Dropbox. So Dropbox is where I can instantly back up all my photos and videos at full quality. Especially when I'm recording videos on my phone and I put up my computer, it just makes it all really easy to back up and transfer that.
Got it. Yeah, I used to use Dropbox. I'm actually just stuck with Google Photos. It does a great job. You're able to upload it as high resolution, but not at the original resolution. And honestly, one of the things in order for me to keep all of my, full resolution photos and original photos, I actually have a solid state drive. It's a portable solid state drive. It's the Samsung T5. It's going to be one of the upcoming videos that I shoot, but you're able to plug it into your smartphone or even your computer just to back everything up. And it is a 500 gig solid state drive. Let's see, Brandon Hyde, he says he uses Binance. And I'll tell you right now in the cryptocurrency world, that's a sea of red. This is death number 2 in all of cryptocurrency. So hopefully you got some good stuff there, Brandon. And it'll definitely go back up. We're actually in the middle of a Chinese holiday. So basically everybody pulled out their money. It's almost like our Christmas over there. And so it's going to last just for a couple more weeks, and then it'll be done. And then hopefully all that money will go right back in. Henry Oak asked a question, any news on the new foldable Samsung phone? And really it's just anything, whatever is in the news for, reports and rumors. And for a long time, I think since 2012, 2013, it's been basically called the Galaxy X. Originally it was called the Youm display. So that was what they first showed off in 2012. So I'm really hoping it'll come out sometime soon. Now it just depends on if it's going to be, opening vertically or horizontally, because I've seen patents from Samsung on the internet of both ways. So we'll kind of see how that one works.
Yeah, we'll see. What's that company that made the other phone that folds up?
Yeah, the ZTE Axon M.
Really concerned on what the hype was about foldable phones, but I was playing with that one the other day, and I love that you could have 2 full apps next to each other. Like it wasn't switching back and forth right there. I was pretty excited about that. So we'll see if Samsung, what they do, if you're able to see just more of one app, like a full tablet, pretty amazing.
See, when I played with that one, I was almost about to buy it and start doing reviews. So if you guys want to see more reviews other than just Samsung phones, let me know in the comments. And not only just right now in the normal live chat, but also after the video. This will be archived. It's DVR'd. You guys can watch it once this thing is done and it finishes uploading on YouTube. So you can actually watch this tomorrow and the next day, the next day, the next day. But let me know if you guys want to see other videos other than just Samsung products, and then this way I can kind of move from there. But I know that majority of all the subscribers on my channel is usually kind of around the whole Samsung world. So I'm hoping if Samsung does it, it's, both of the apps can kind of move at the exact same time. You'd be able to also hopefully transfer some content, from the left screen to the right screen or vice versa, just like with the normal multi-window with what you're able to do. So that'd be amazing.
Right.
Let's see here. So, okay, so here's a fun one. Question number 15. If you looked at your phone right now, which you don't have to, if you can remember it, if you look at your phone right now, what is the last photo taken? What is it of?
Repeat that one more time, Jimmy.
Yeah. So if you were to look at your phone right now, which you don't have to, but what would be the most last image taken inside your gallery?
Was that the last photo I took in my gallery? It cut out one more time.
Yes. What was the last image you've taken if you're to look at your phone?
I'll show you. Maybe. It was fun. We were just at the play place and a blast, and they love this fly. So there you go. She was playing on that. And yeah, we had some good times tonight hanging out.
That's awesome. Let's see here. There was another question right over here. Somebody asked, when can we start buying your Jimmy's Promo merch? So the shirt, what I plan on doing, so because I do want to get it down to a decent price, I am going to basically kind of shell out about $1,500 to $2,000 to purchase about 150 to 200 shirts as the initial shipment and purchase and everything. So then this way, the price of it will go down to a certain amount of number and then maybe possibly sell the shirt at $20. So then this way, the amount of income that I'm putting into buying these T-shirts and also sending them again through my own wallet, it'll keep it at about a $20. So yeah, so I don't know when. My hope is that I'm actually just trying to buy out of debt first, and then I'm gonna start buying the T-shirt. So it'll be maybe March or April is when I'm hoping to get it kind of kicked off, and I'll be able to get these T-shirts all the way from small going all the way up to either 3 or 4XL. All right, question number 16. What is your favorite candy?
Favorite candy is Reese's Pieces. Any way you like it. The Pieces, Reese's peanut butter, cups, anything. I love all of that stuff.
You gotta love that chocolate and peanut butter mix, man. Okay, question 17. So I've looked at your channel. I know everything that you do there. What is the product that you have either bought or received and it was a horrible review, or it was even something that you probably didn't even review because it was so bad? And more than likely, if you got a product that you've received or purchased that was super bad that you either didn't even put it up. What am I drinking? Somebody asked me, what am I drinking? Sprite.
Good. Good answer.
So,
well, one product I haven't reviewed that was sent to me, it was kind of an accident. I don't know. iWatch or an Apple Watch to charge an Apple Watch. Well, I don't do any Apple products, so I've never reviewed that, and it's just sitting here. So not sure what to do with that one. Honestly, everything else that I've reviewed, I pretty much find a way to incorporate it. Like I have a lot of smart plugs that I've put in. Usually I only try to review stuff that I'm actually going to use so that I can give everyone a good feedback on how it actually works.
Exactly. Yeah, I think I have one watch stand that wasn't really compatible with charging my watch, but I used it, I think in one video just to kind of prop it up, just to kind of show off actually my watch I wanted to show off, which was, I think, the Gear S2, but the stand wasn't really able to charge mine. And actually, I think I got the Whitestone Dome Glass screen protectors. I actually got that sent to me, but it was for iPhones, and I have no iPhones to test the screen protectors. So those might possibly be a giveaway in the future. Let's see here. How about question 18? So we're almost getting there. We're almost done. Question 18, what is your favorite lens that you have or a lens that you want?
That's a great question. Right now I use a EFS 18 to 55 millimeter, but it only is able to go to like 4.6 aperture. So there's another one that I think goes from 20 millimeter and it goes down to a 2.8 or a 2.4 aperture, but the lens costs like $2,000. So I think it's going to be a while before I get that, but that one looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's.
I'd like a little more depth in my videos.
You gotta pay a little bit more. You gotta pay a little bit more for those lenses that have those lower apertures. Which, if anybody who doesn't know anything about aperture, it's basically how much light is able to be picked up. So it's really good for low light images. And usually, when you have a lens, when you zoom in, you actually lose some of that aperture as you're zooming in, and as you're all the way zoomed out, you'll be able to keep that best aperture, which is one of those things that's rumored on the Galaxy S9 that I've read on the internet, which is talking about adjustable aperture, which is going to be extremely interesting, and something that, you know, I'm pretty excited about if that is a true rumor. So question.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to answer one of the questions in the chat real quick. So Tech for Your Needs, he asks, why limit yourself to one mobile phone operating system? So yeah, Jimmy and I talk a lot about Android, a lot about Samsung phones. So I talk also a lot about the Google Home, and I've been trying to incorporate like another operating system, the Amazon Alexa. But each operating system is just so diverse that I don't have the time to be able to do that. I would like to, you know, show off more of what's out there and kind of do some more comparisons. I just don't have the time to do that kind of stuff. Just technology is advancing so fast, it's hard to show all that info in one. So we'll see what happens in the future, but great to have both sides so the competition always gets better.
Yeah, and you know, to kind of add on that one too, so I always stay with number one, Samsung, because when you do make videos and you have a channel, you kind of want to go based off of, you know, why do people subscribe to your channel? And even though I am doing something here that's completely different, where I'm interviewing a YouTuber, it's just one of the ways. It's just I'm more of a trainer when it kind of comes down to these videos. So I'm not a normal reviewer. I'm not a person who just kind of says, hey, here's the new Samsung phone, or hey, here is the new ZTE, here's the new iPhone. This is where the volume rocker is. This is a Bixby button. This is a power button. You got the fingerprint in the back. It just, that doesn't help anybody. You can kind of just look at images. You can just look at the phone. You can look at the box and you just know what is there. A brand new phone will come out and I know exactly where the volume rocker is and what the power button is, and I can watch the keynote and I know exactly what is new. But when it comes down to somebody who is really kind of here to, you know, really train, that's why I'm here. There's so many different YouTube channels out there. People talk about a saturated market, and it's not saturated as long as you're doing something slightly different. So, you know, Brett does a lot of things that are, you know, with Google Home and Samsung, and his outlook on if he wants to train or do reviews or tutorials is different than my view of how I'm doing it. And someone asked a question about, are you familiar with YouTubers Saki Tech and Max Lee? Max Lee, off the top of my head, I don't think so. Maybe I probably have seen the videos. But Saki Tech, yes, I've actually contacted him a couple times, and I'm actually kind of hoping at some point in the future he could be somebody to be part of one of these episodes here of the Ask 20 Questions of a YouTuber. So hopefully he'll be able to come on over here at some point. And his are also very similar to ours, but we all see something in a completely different way. So I just wanted to add that on top of you there, Brett. So question number 19. What is your favorite video you've uploaded?
My favorite video. So that would have to be 101 Things to Ask Google Home. It was recorded just over a year ago, right before Christmas. Just 101 different questions that I found to the Google Home. It was the video that kind of started my channel, got it going, and happy with the results. And I still have some great views on that one. It's pretty fun too. I put some little fun things in there. So if you want to go watch that, it's a pretty awesome video to check it out.
Yeah, that was actually a really good one too. And I know that one of your or two of your videos actually got picked up by Google to be featured for either a second or 2 second or 3 seconds for some of their commercials and press releases.
Yeah. So I have a clip of me juggling in one of them, and my kids are in one of them. And they also have that 101 on their website, just of like, hey, these are things that you can ask Google Home, and my video is sitting on the bottom of that page, which is pretty sweet. Pretty excited about that.
Yeah, see, that's awesome. And that's the thing is that, you know, there's so many different YouTubers out there, different ranges of subscribers. And so you don't have to have 100,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers to have one of your videos posted on a Google website or a huge tech giant website, along with being in one of their unpacked events or one of their, you know, commercials that's actually on TV. Brett is at, I think, 29,000 subscribers. Or 27,000 subscribers.
Yep. That's
29.
It. Yeah, that's how much I'm at.
So
pretty amazing right now.
So I think it's 29,000 subscribers, and it was a while ago was when you were on there. I don't even think you even hit 20,000 subscribers, and you were already on a Google commercial, which is amazing. So congratulations on that one. Let's see. And then somebody else mentioned something about the Max Lee. They said from High on Android. And then they answered yes. So I'll have to check out High on Android. I'm going to check that channel out at some point. And, maybe possibly, bring them on in here too. So we'll kind of see what happens. And then question number 20 is going to be kind of a two-part. So it's Sony, Nikon, and Canon. What would you choose to do photos, and what would you choose to do videos?
Honestly, I've never used a Sony camera. I've had Canon since the beginning. My power shots back in the day used Canon. This photo video in the back, or the picture that was there, that was actually taken in New Zealand on a Canon camera. Haven't had the time to mess with any Sony cameras yet, but I've been really impressed with what Canon can produce. Yeah. So I think I'll stick with them for a while until I have any issues.
Exactly. Yeah, because I know a lot of guys on YouTube, usually for video, choosing Canon or Sony. Sony, a huge, a very, important one and popular one for vlogging is going to be the Sony 6300. Most people also use the Canons, possibly maybe an 80D, or they would use the vlogging one, which is a lot of times what I also use, the G7X Mark II. So that's one that there's as well. So I usually use Canon for video, and lately it is Canon for pictures as well, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys say. So Kathleen says Nikon for video and photo. So there's a lot of people who do love to have Nikons for the photos, but Canon really does have the best video, I think, of it. So yeah, so what I choose, somebody did ask, is definitely Canon for both, but maybe if I had a Nikon, I could do that for photos, but I'm always sticking to Canon when it comes to video. So now this is just where we're going to basically kind of end it on off. So this one's kind of, just you giving information, but also a question as well. So number 21, where can people follow you? If anybody is interested, where can they follow you?
You guys can hit me up, youtube.com/techwithbrett. I try to be on any social network you're on. So Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. I have accounts there. You can reach out to me, ask your questions, and I'll do my best to respond to you guys. So thank you so much, Jimmy, for having me on today. It's been awesome.
Exactly. No problem, buddy. And just so you guys know, I do have a link below the video inside the description. If you guys want to check out Brett's channel, it's just basically Tech with Brett. So you guys can click that link, and you can also hit on subscribe. And then one extra credit question is from my girlfriend. I told her I was having a live stream with you tonight. She wanted to see who you were. She saw the images of you and your family, and because she's a girl, she had to ask a lady question. So your wife, your children, and yourself are all redhead, but she was curious if your wife is naturally redhead or naturally blonde, for which she colored her hair red to blend in.
So when I met her, she was originally blonde. I'm going to find out she was actually a natural redhead, and now all our kids have red hair.
Wow. So she was,
there you go.
So you met her blonde, but she was redhead. That's awesome.
Come to find out, it was a lie.
That's awesome. All right, and then where we're going to end off with this one is the very, very end. And then if we want to, we can get to you guys' questions, which technically we did answer some of those, and also let you guys know who is going to be in my very next episode, and also how you guys can contact me if you guys want to be a part of this, or who I should contact. So number one, before we end it all, give your plug. When and where can they watch you? And if you want to talk about a upcoming video that you really want them to check out, maybe you can let everybody know what is your favorite video that they should check out to get to know you best. Just anything you want to do, just plug away.
Oh, there's a lot in there. Well, first thing, in the description below, Jimmy posted my giveaway. Right now I'm giving away a Google Home Mini. So if you haven't checked out one of these, I am doing a giveaway. Subscribe and follow for more entries, and that will end this week. So you make sure you check that out. And yeah, my goal is to just find any tech that I love, share it with you, and share with you how it works to the best. I don't just make one video on one product and review it, but my goal is to help you master each of those products that you own, and hopefully I own them as well, because I have a list over here, but one day we'll get there. One of the big videos that's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks that I'll work on is with the Harmony Hub. Essentially control your entire home entertainment center with your Google Home or with Amazon Alexa just by voice. So you can easily turn on your Blu-ray player and change the input and do all that kind of stuff with your voice. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then just more Google Home. I have a Google Home Max video coming out. Making your Google Assistant actually be an assistant instead of just being a speaker that sits there, but really maximizing. You know, at Christmas, the Google Home Mini was $30, and it's probably you can get for $30 at the time. Now it's $50, but really there's so much potential in this little thing, and I want to share it with all of you. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and I'll be sure to find an answer if I don't know it.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Yeah, and I did forget to mention that too, but yeah, yes, inside the description, in the link, you know, below the video, there is Brett's giveaway. Make sure you guys go there and you enter that, so you guys would have a chance to win the Google Home Mini. So now, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Start writing them now. Also, at this moment in time, I did reach out to my buddy Daniel Schiffer, and he is amazing with cinematography, for videography, photography, anything dealing with a camera. This dude is just amazing. If you have not checked him out, you can also check out you know, the very next episode 2 of 20 Questions with the YouTuber is really cool. His videos remind me of Peter McKinnon, and I really hope that he is able to kind of get up to his level as well. And then if you guys would want to be a part of this, if you have yourself a YouTube channel and you want to be a part of these 20 Questions with the YouTuber series, make sure you guys contact me through Twitter. It's going to make it super easy. Just write to me at jimmyispromo. So then this way I'd be able to, you know, interview you guys, ask you guys questions, and also hopefully kind of get you guys a little bit more known, maybe get more subscribers, get more views, anything else. And also, if you don't have a YouTube channel, but you know of somebody else who would be perfect for this, write them down as well too. Maybe put them and tag them into Twitter, so maybe they would also read it too, and then I'll also reach out to them, and then they kind of know it's not me just reaching out to them. So it's a way that we can kind of build this series out. I think it's gonna be super fun, and something to kind of build off of. So I hope that you guys have liked this video. Make sure you guys give this thing a huge, oh wait, let's see here. Kathleen, okay, I'm checking out to see if there's any questions before I end off of this. Let's see, Nick, he says he's subbed and entered.
Thanks, Nick.
Let's see, Kathleen, question with S8. My phone is automatically redirecting to ads. Play Store in the middle of working. Well, it all really depends on what applications you have. So you want to check out and make sure you don't have anything that is, you know, bringing all these different ads on there. So a lot of times if you have an ad, or I should say if you have an application that is super colorful and it's supposed to kind of bring you on in, you want to watch out kind of for those. A lot of the kids apps will bring in some of those ads. So you definitely just want to check out one of those as well too. If you need to, take it to a store and have somebody check it out and ask them if they have any, you know, ask them if they see any application that could be something that could be doing that. So outside of that, I hope you guys give this thing a huge thumbs up. Also hit on subscribe if you have not subscribed already. All the details and all the information about Tech with Brett, along with myself, is going to be in the description below the video. Click on any of those links, but make sure you guys go out there. You check out his channel. He's grown pretty fast. He's gone basically from almost 0 to 29,000 subscribers in a year's time. So definitely something that a lot of people are liking. So outside of that, Brett, say goodbye. I'm signing off, and I'll see you guys later.
Thanks, Jimmy.
No problem. All right, now I got to figure out how to stop this stream.